Born in Westwood, New Jersey, to the surprise of some, but fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, here is the perennial welterweight contender, Vicente Luque. Some might call his style meat and potatoes, but it's filet mignon on the best potatoes you've ever had, because this guy can strike, he can grapple. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, hasn't always leaned on that in the octagon, has been a knockout artist at times, but you know, when the welterweight contender, Vicente Luque, shows up in your bracket, you are in for a fight and potentially a brutal night, and that is a fact of which his opposition tonight is acutely aware. There he is, the silent assassin, Vicente Luque, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, say what you want about Colby Covington, but he remains a massive problem on fight night for anybody at 170 pounds. Suffocating wrestling, striking pressure, and one of the better cardio bases in the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, Colby Covington is a guy that doesn't have that elite athleticism. He's a guy, though, that can really impose himself on just about anybody. You know what Colby's going to do. He's going to try to take you down. He's going to try to make you work harder than you're willing to work. But you can't stop him. He's a guy that fights at such a high pace, and he believes that if it's a cardio contest, he's the one that's going to win. But sneakily, he has gotten better with his hands. His hands now set up his takedowns, and it has made him dangerous. Hell, at one point, he was the interim champion.
Colby Covington steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Welterweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Vicente the Silent Assassin Luque. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Colby Chaos Covington.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon.
Good.
All right, early round action here. Our fighter meeting with Colby Covington was pretty telling this weekend so far, as he talked a lot about trying to lean on his striking. Takedowns maybe are going to be a backup plan here tonight, but you know he always can lean on that if need be. But he talked very much like a striker this week and believes he is going to get the knockout here against this particular opponent. Oh, nice high amplitude takedown for the former UFC interim welterweight champion Colby Covington. Outstanding ground control. And more often than not, when you're in this position with Covington, DC, it just makes for a suffocating night at the office.
Guillotine! That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, another submission attempt by him now.
Dar's choke is in tight. He's got to be very patient, though. He does not want to rush this if he wants to finish the fight. He's out again.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Covington. So just what the doctor ordered here, right? You're at a striking disadvantage. Let things play out on the ground.
But this is where he's comfortable. Like, a lot more comfortable. You can see in the striking, he isn't as
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn lead.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, champ, late round
got his
one.
back.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Luque. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Big shot lands over and over again.
All right, now we take a look at some of the action from the previous round, of which there was a lot. All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Vicente, the Silent Assassin, Luque.
All right, so there is a new world order at 170 pounds. Congrats to the new UFC welterweight champion of the world.
I can't say I'm surprised. We've seen